Owning a business, a food business in particular, the community aspect really runs through everything we do, how we train our staff, and how we treat our staff. We're at Aja, a restaurant that I own with my husband, Paul Seiler, and I am also the chef here. My food philosophy is about erasing borders. Our hospitality philosophy is based on empathy, and I think that empathy is such a key ingredient.
You know, when we opened 18 years ago, there wasn't anything like Central downtown Raleigh, just from like the aesthetics of the space. People were like, wow, it's so colorful, and why do you have so many saints? And a burst of hope and life and culture. I mean, I am an immigrant, so I'm always looking for those spaces that feel really authentic.
Growing up with bookstores and with books just opens up the world and in ways that don't happen otherwise. I grew up in rural North Carolina, and so books were my window into other people, other cultures, other parts of the world. When people come into Scuppernong, we want them to feel comfortable, like this space is theirs. And certain groups of people feel under attack or may not feel safe in public. We want people to feel welcome here. I think at the core, what small businesses can do is say that we treat people like human beings.
As a manager, but also as an owner, it's my responsibility to not just be politically active and sometimes educate our lawmakers on what our industry needs. Again, going back to empathy, I can see the fear in some of my staff's eyes. I can hear them talking, and if I put my blinders on, then I'm part of the problem.
So I think for us, it's really, really important that everybody that works here and everybody that comes here feels really welcomed. So that looks like caring for one another, saying hello, saying goodbye, and how do we be of service to everybody?
As a cooperative business, we have always operated on these principles and values that we've kept them at the center of our mission. And one would hope that they were very similar to the values of our country. And it's disappointing to see us moving further and further away from these things. I would be lying if I said that I didn't also feel, hesitant. We've seen a lot of retaliation recently, and it's a scary thing. As a business, we don't want to do anything to put a target on our back. But thinking about it more on a human level, I think that we also can't afford to be silent in the face of blatant violations against human rights. I think I would advise other business owners to talk to their staff. We're required by the government in a number of cases to inform staff members of their rights, and I don't believe this should be any different. The more businesses that are involved, the less scary it becomes, because we become a stronger force together.
We're contributing. We're paying a lot of taxes. We contribute a lot to the society. We employ, restaurants particularly, employ so many more people than any other industry per square foot.
Every small business connects with a community, especially in the period that we're in now. It's important to say things out loud. It's important to name things as they happen.
None of us can do it alone. We need each other, and we need it to be a collective voice.